dear Kuami Eugene is flying. People are also choking people, calling people out for karma. As they say, it serves its cold. You're welcome to the Daily Zoom on OneplayAfrica. I'm Kinipa, and today I'm seated with somebody who is dressed in black, and his reason is very crazy. But anyway, you're welcome.
Thank you.
How is life?
Life is good. Then tasty like I
Okay, and you too, gentlemen. How is life?
God's grace and experience, we are still managing. We are in the system.
I like the experience part. Now let's talk about experience and Guru using his experience in the music industry to coach Kuami Eugene or to send words to Kuami Eugene. Yesterday we spoke about it vividly, but let's talk about Richie also responding. Is this the first time Richie has responded to stuff like this, especially around Kuami Eugene?
Richie is usually the background person who is, I wouldn't want to use the word say shy, but he's usually not the one to talk a lot. If someone will actually come out to say something or be verbatim about something, it's definitely going to be Albert, because Albert is the hard guy. He's the one who usually moves to people, not Richie. So I think Richie coming in means the bashing Kuami Eugene has received has touched a spot. So he had to just come and clarify some issues.
Okay.
Yes.
And do you think the clarification was clear enough or it wasn't clear enough?
It was clear. It was plain English, very clear. You want a feature, we say no. You insulted us. Still the feature no we get. It's like that. Yes, you have multiple hits. You don't need Kidi or Kuami Eugene to make a hit. We're already a hit maker. So let's just squash it and then let's move on.
Okay, so would you also say that the fact that he had to reiterate whichever situation that, Guru disrespected them, could it mean that Guru was right and that they were paying him back or some form of revenge to the Links team?
Paying him back in terms of rejecting the feature?
Yeah.
Oh, me, I've been to Links Entertainment before. Me, I've wanted a feature with Links. I was bounced. We have numerous artists who've been bounced. It is based on direction. Maybe you might have a big name like Guru, but the song direction might not be in favor of what Links is trying to do. I think recently I took an artist to get a feature for Kidi, and I think that was when they had signed the contract with Made in NY, and they were like, it needs to go through that channel before you get approval. And even with that, the people are looking to feature some type of artist which fits Kidi's brand. So maybe Guru's brand or the song does not fit into Kidi or Kuami Eugene's
multiple hits maker.
No, just because you have multiple hits doesn't mean you need to make a song.
Okay.
You get it? I've not seen Chateau Allen and Stoneboy make a song, and they multiple hit makers.
Well, they are. Let's move to him. Do you also agree that Richie has a point in jumping to Kuami Eugene's defense?
We are driving Benz and you are bringing La Paz Toyota. No, you see, I think there's nothing wrong with. The last time we discussed this, I said I didn't see anything so much wrong with Kuami Eugene's statement that he made. Just that probably the tone wasn't right, and the only problem was that he's younger. Okay, you see, Richie's own sits well with everybody because he's almost the same level as Guru in the industry. Okay, they are I would say they are age mates. So Richie's message is quite clear, just like Guru's own came. You understand? You wanted a feature. We were not ready as at that time to give you a feature. And this is something that is not only with Links Entertainment. I think it cuts across. There are so many people. Do you know how many artists who have been wanting Sarkodie?
Kofi Korea. In fact, according to Kofi Korea, Ponobium did the song with him when he did not call Ponobium. He now jumped at the studio and said, "Oh, let's vibe." After the vibe, come and let's shoot video too.
It turn fight. You understand? This is something that is happening has happened over the years. And Guru, with his stature or his caliber, should understand this. Okay, there are times and seasons. Probably in his heydays or the time he was also very, very high in the system, probably there are people who also came to him for feature and he equally denied them or bounced them.
Obviously.
Okay, and which these people are very, very peeved up to now that they feel, I think they've understood that it is part of the system.
In fact, see, Flo is also out and he's also saying that Guru should be mute because he too he sabotaged him sometime. But do you think that Guru is overreacting with this thing with Kuami Eugene and Links, or he asks like something genuine we have to look at?
Oh, you see, Tiflo just came at the right time. You know, Guru, I wouldn't say he doesn't have a case. He has a case, okay? Probably there's something that probably he did to Richie or Links Entertainment that has resulted in this situation. However, but he's a human being and I'm sure he's apologized at some point. So probably he was thinking maybe his apology went well. Therefore, he was supposed to get that feature.
So according to what you're saying, he's not really looking for feature per se. He's looking for reconciliation.
Exactly.
Oh,
exactly. Because I'm not sure this feud. Let's ask ourselves. There are so many people who have bashed Kuami Eugene, and Richie did not respond to this situation because of Kuami Eugene. Let's take that. He didn't respond to this situation because yes, Kuami Eugene is also involved, but he didn't respond only because of the bashment Kuami Eugene was having in online, but because of the whole situation or the relationship between him and Guru before and now. You see, because anytime Guru goes on interview or on set, he mentions situations or stuff that has happened between him and Links Entertainment in the past, bringing even past artists who have been with Links. You understand?
Okay, let's talk even about Links proper and Richie proper. There were certain allegations or certain assertions that Guru made that I was thinking he would actually come forth and debunk, like Guru saying that you won't be with Links forever and insinuating that artists who leave Links, they don't really do well and all. In fact, he said vividly they don't do well. I would think somebody like the head of such a record label would want to even touch on that, but except that
in his statement he did.
What exactly did he say? Because it seems that one is not being trumpeted more, which is something that's affecting the people.
No, he said I think in the statement he said that Guru said that when Guru made that statement, I think Richie also highlighted that particular statement and said that Guru is trying to insinuate that they have some extra powers in the industry to determine somebody's future or where somebody gets in his or her career, which obviously they don't, because they are also.
They don't. I mean, looking at the records, they don't.
Yes, they are Links Entertainment, and they have links, but it doesn't mean that they have all the links to the industry. Of course, they also depend on somebody. Kiddy recently just signed to NY. You understand? It doesn't mean that it is probably the connect could have come from maybe a different record label, just like at the Adonko Next level they came from Guru's former manager.
Yeah, but he didn't come out to specifically say, even give it examples that this person succeeded after. He was just attacking.
No, he doesn't need to, because it is not for him to determine whose career goes well after Links or not. It is not his place. You understand? He is in his area, Links Entertainment, managing whatever he has on the table. He doesn't have time to. The fact that you've left Links or you've been with him before doesn't mean that when you leave, he has to still follow you to make sure you succeed.
Did you feel that Richie attacked Guru equally for the times he has disrespected him?
Okay, before I come to your question, this tea floating, I cannot let it go. Yes.
Oh no, we'll come to that special.
But I need to emphasize.
Okay.
There is one reason Tiflo took long to blow in this industry, and that reason is Guru. Tiflo had a song Al Qaeda, and then Guru all of a sudden also came out with Al Qaeda, Boys Are Bread. And when he was interviewed, he emphatically stated that he has not heard Tiflo's song and it was not the inspiration.
Okay.
But deep down, going through to the story, you realize Guru reached out to Tiflo for a remix. And then the remix became Al Qaeda, Boys Are Bread. Oh. So that's why Tiflo is peeved. Because what you did to me some years back, now you are complaining. Why are you complaining?
But is it the same thing that is happening he did? Because when I said you took inspiration from my song, made a hate out of it and sabotage. But this one,
we reject two features. It's not anything hard.
Okay,
we've rejected you. But to answer your question, I don't think Richie jabbed Guru. He was just trying to tell Guru that, but also, we are not God to determine those who fail after they leave our record label. Okay. Even though I can there's level of success. Miss V did well in 2020. No one can say Miss V did not do well. Dope Nation had, thank God. In fact, they're even helping a new artist.
Yes, I believe this year.
And their successes. Last year, didn't you see Asem? Wasn't Asem they giving without a song?
Hey, Asem is a so quite nation.
You get it? Hasn't Izzy been consistent in her songs?
She has a single, Dune second.
So you get it?
Yeah.
The people who have not made it, OJ Black repented. Yes. Ziggy is nowhere to be found.
Okay.
But apart from these people, all the other artists are doing relatively good. Okay. They are not doing as much as probably what Kuami Eugene and Kiddy are doing. But bringing them to now, Guru too is not doing better than the two of them. Okay. So it's like the same effect. It's like what Guru said. Time brings in new talents and new stars, and this time is the time of the rock star. So let him enjoy. The future need there. We are not going to do it. Because if you beef with my father, me I'll not come to you and come and say hi. Because you are beef with my father.
Okay, but so then you agree with Kuami Eugene's decision, right?
It was not just Kuami Eugene's decision. It was the whole team's decision. You get it? Kuami Eugene does not want to do it, even though he feels. In fact, that's why I know people are not talking about. Kuami Eugene says he respects Guru, but the fact that he disrespected Richie, a man who brought him out of Fadama to become a rock star, he cannot do a song. That's not something we should even fuss about. It's simple. If like Tilly, if somebody, I think I once inherited your fight.
Really?
Yes. You say someone disrespected you on Facebook. Because of that, when they send me article, I don't do it. It's not my fight. It's not my fight. I've not fought with the person, but just because the person fought with you. If I see the person sting me, I'll slide.
Loyalty.
You get it?
Loyalty.
So that is what Kuami Eugene is doing.
Okay.
So Guru settles his issue and stop jabbing Links Entertainment. Don't feature Links Entertainment artists. It's simple.
If you followed, to top up with what he said, if you followed Ogidi Brown, crime officer, and Famiye's case, you will understand why Kuami Eugene had to make the statement.
Well, that's true. If you don't know the story, crime officer said something allegedly, because now at the end of the day we don't even know whether it was all planned or so.
No, but when you take the whole story.
So according to the story, crime officer spoke about what was happening, the whole entourage situation between Ogidi Brown and Famiye, and apparently Ogidi Brown felt betrayed because he was expecting loyalty from crime officer. So you don't see. Do you think the media is trying to pin Guru and Kuami Eugene and they are missing the fight, or the real thing which is between Richie and Guru and not Kuami Eugene? It's like Kuami Eugene has become the pawn, suffering in the whole thing. And Kiddy, why is Kiddy? Kiddy too was asked for a feature, right?
Kiddy is busy with the girls.
But I don't think it. First of all,
why Kuami Eugene though? Why Kuami Eugene?
Because he's the artist of the year.
Oh, well.
He's the person people need to go at. And first of all, it's not the media doing this. It's society. Society does not understand why a young artist would say such a thing concerning an artist who is like a veteran. It's a local setting in the African setting.
Yeah, opinion.
You cannot talk back at an adult. You need to show some decorum. But this one is not respect. This one is music. And they asked him a question. They asked him a question. Why you and Guru know song? And he answered in an honest way. Or you guys wanted him to lie. He was honest about it. Now Ghana for say on TV there. I didn't know Kuami Eugene be say. I did carry my bonato. I'm penekeke. I'm setting the time.
Why always Kuami Eugene though? In your opinion?
I think he also contributes to whatever society puts at him, because sometimes we know he's on the same level with Kiddy. Let's check, why not Kiddy, but always Kuami Eugene? You see, sometimes the way and the time you respond to stuff. You see, Kuami Eugene could have answered this question very simple, that wouldn't have put him in the midst of all these controversies.
Like the time is not happy yet.
Yes, or probably you reached out to my management that you wanted a feature with me and they've not approved yet. Anything I do, it is my management that is going to approve. So still reach out to them. As simple as that. You understand? This is just a very simple question that is a very simple answer you could have given, and it would have killed everything.
But Richie is also saying that he doesn't see anything wrong or disrespectful with that. But what you just said, it looks like Kuami Eugene
Exactly. That's why I'm saying that Kuami Eugene just spoke the honest truth. You understand? He could have, what I'm saying, and that is what YB said, because I say opinion differ. You understand? When you have a problem with an elderly person, obviously the adult wins in our setting. So
okay, well then that is part two. The children that are coming now, one that I'm sitting in the studio with right now. No, the older will not. Okay, so 3 years down the lane since we lost Ebony and Ghana, we are still mourning. In fact, those who know her around the world, they are also mourning her. Do you think after the demise of Ebony, the music space, the female, they've still not been able to fill that space? Not literally, like metaphorically. Have we gotten somebody to that level of Ebony, or still there is that loop that we still need to fill?
I think the demise of Ebony has created a very big manhole in the industry, especially when it comes to the female side. Because in a space of 1 year, that is 12 months, she was able to get most of the radio, TV airplays, as well as even winning Artist of the Year the year after, even after she was gone. You understand? This shows the kind of height she got to before she left Ghana, or she left us. You understand? She was a very huge artist, even in that short period. Just I will equate her to her impact will be equated to the likes of Pop Smoke. Okay. Pop Smoke did not also last even I think 3 months or so and also left. But out of Pop Smoke is what we are seeing with the drill and all that. You understand? So definitely I will equate Ebony's impact to that. And so far, 3 years since, I've not seen any female rise to that kind of level.
Do you agree with him on that?
Okay, yeah, I think I agree. For the past 3 years, we've not had a female artist with a kind of charisma Ebony brought on stage and brought.
Wendy Shay?
No, Wendy Shay does not have that. Wendy Shay has hit. She doesn't have charisma.
She has what?
Hit.
Yes, not charisma.
Not charisma. people hate her. They don't actually love her. Okay. That's different.
Okay.
But
how was Stefia?
She's not gotten to that stage. Unfortunately for her, she's still not gotten to that stage yet. But not to disrespect the artists in Ghana, they've really put in a lot of work. They've raised the game. I think Bullet did an amazing job with Wendy Shay. Adina also brought her game. Efia, we all know, is evergreen. Even the time Ebony was there, Efia was there. So the females in the game are actually doing amazing. But that's what I'm saying. But in terms of that persona, that talkability, that person that your parents like to hate and your children love, we are yet to get another person like Ebony. And I don't think we'll probably get someone like Ebony, because Ebony was unique in her own way, and we've seen a lot of fakes trying to be her.
So much.
In terms of vocals, in terms of looks, even in terms of Ghana Wake Up, we've not. I don't think we get someone like her.
Okay. Since you spoke about trying to look like an impersonation, do you think that because we don't have a lot of older generation grooming the younger ones, mostly if you get a record label and why you're lucky, then somebody gets to groom you. That is why even up to date, some new talents cannot identify themselves but still are trying to fit in that Ebony shoe.
I don't think. I think they just want to move with the trend.
Okay.
Yes, they realized Ebony is an artist that is loved. It is always going to be easier for me to tap into Ebony than start from scratch. Okay. And that's basically what they are trying to do. And even with the artists who are even on record label, there are some doing the same thing. An example is Tisha. Tisha sounds like Ebony. In fact, she might deny it, but even the singing style is like Ebony.
Yeah, but you see, for that Tisha thing, can I come in a bit? You see, if Ebony or Tisha had blown before Ebony, we would have said Ebony is copying Tisha. But there are lots of people like Ebony out there.
Yes, but we are not dealing with if. We are dealing with Ebony blew before Tisha. It's not if. We can't go. We can't go back. We can't go back and change it.
Okay.
You get it.
Okay.
We can't go back and change it. Right? Because right now, at the end of the day, if like, let's go deep down with that cameras. Ask Tish, who is inspiring your voice? You say Ebony.
No, I'll send out with Tisha. I'll say no.
I send down with that camera. With that camera, Becca say or no. With camera apart the on candle.
Okay.
Now it's a quick flick Becca or Sunday say theater.
But another thing about Tisha and Ebony thing is that Bullet, that was for Ebony, and apparently something like Ofri Fair 6:30. It is by Akan, and you know Bullet Rough and Akan, they have that thing, that DNA, you know, the tree from deep. So
not just the tree. Akan was even writing for Ebony. So it's obvious.
So why are we comparing Tisha to Ebony when it's coming from the same mind?
Because she's the one singing.
Gentlemen, do you agree? We have to.
Yeah. I think it is the same. It is I totally agree with him.
This guy.
Because you see, people are trying to squeeze themselves even in that little but mighty Ebony shoes, and it's quite funny because back in time people compared Oforian Ponsa to Daddy Lumba, but along the line Oforian Ponsa was able to discover himself. You understand? Same way these girls who are also trying to impersonate Ebony or look like Ebony or sound like her can also find themselves along the line.
So give them some space.
No, but wait, let me pick this in. Let me pick this in. Ebony's father, Starboy Quarting. Who is Ebony's father? Could they replicate Ebony?
Hey, that is deep though. It can be taken online.
But you know, even with that, people, everybody is unique in their own way.
Everybody want.
You alone too, right? Yeah. You understand?
Yeah.
Everybody is unique in their own way. Okay. Yes, you can say that Kweku Flake probably sounds like Kwesiata, or somebody would also argue that he doesn't even look like Kwesiata. You understand? But when you put the two aside, there are some clear differences that you can spot.
Kweku Flake born when
you understand? Yeah. Of course, there are differences. So with time, we will be able to differentiate. I don't want to say the real from the fake, but we'll be able to
center from original.
Okay, all right. So yeah, this whole thing. I hope you are enjoying this conversation. And do you also agree with Richie? If you do and you're watching on TV, send me a message on 0200-355-199. If you're watching on YouTube, drop your comments. I want to know what you also think about what we've discussed there. Anyway, drop your social media handles and you will use it.
Okay, so my social media handles at NYB_live across all board.
Okay, you have Events Guide Africa across all social media handles.
Okay, so you can follow me at TKNipa, but you have to follow Oneplay Africa first. Go to OneplayAfrica.com and go and read this thing, and we'll type it out so you go and read it. Please, if there's anything you have to do, please do it now.
Oneplay. Add class to your music.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Please press or click on the subscribe button. The bell icon will show up. Press on it and press all because you don't want to miss any of our content.